Okay, so this is the tank. It can be for the superhero or for the bad guy. Start with this 2x8 plate, and then find you should have 4 mud guards. And you're going to stick 2 of them back to back on one end of the plate. On the other end, you want to leave the first 2 studs empty and then stick them on back to back again, like this. Now, you have a piece like this, kind of an unusual piece, used in cars quite a lot, and we stick it onto, so you get it so that the 2 bits that stick down, and you stick it onto those 2 studs at the end, like this. Now, leave that all to one side and find this piece and this piece, so 2 big triangular short pieces, and then these 2 pieces. So these are little upslopey pieces that have 3 studs across the top. You're going to take your big triangular piece and you're going to take the little upslope pieces and stick 2 studs underneath each of the legs of this big piece. So they stick out by 1 stud at the back there. And then you take this piece and you stick it on like that. So now you've made the whole top of the car, and this whole bit then sets onto this bit, and you press it down on top of the front and the back so that it squeezes into position. Just to let you know, the fiddly bit about this is the little grey slopey piece that's now in the middle between the wheels. If it starts to fall off downwards, the only way to fix it is to take everything off, or it's very hard to fix it from below. Which is why you build that whole top section first and then set it down in one go. Now, we have a little smooth slopey piece with no studs, and it goes underneath the front, just to make the front point out to meet the slope of the big piece on top. And then you have a bracket that you hang on the back so that we have 4 studs facing outwards at the back. And onto those 4 studs we're going to stick this round piece, the round grey dome, and then in the middle of it we're going to stick the fire, so that's its jet engine. Now, up front, we have a computer to control it, and that goes in the 2 studs that are kind of in the depression in the middle of the front slopey piece. So it's like this. And then you have a curved piece that has steps underneath, and it goes, you kind of have steps here. You have 2 studs on the triangular piece and then the 2 studs on the computer, and you set this so it sticks onto both sets of studs and holds it all together. And then all we have to do now is turn it over and add the wheel plates underneath in the middle of each of the mud guards, and then put the wheels on. Try and discourage the kids from putting the wheels on anytime earlier. You know, some of them, once they have the mud guards on, they'll be like, I can see where the wheels are supposed to go, and they'll be working ahead. But it's much easier to build the car if the wheels are not on it until the end. And when you've finished, this is it.